No. This is no good. Honey, I'm going to have to cut back on your allowance starting next month.
What? I can't survive on any less.
What are you talking about? Next year, Soko is enrolling in grade school and Shinya is enrolling in kindergarten. We're having a tough enough time as it is with this home loan. And frankly, your salary isn't cutting it.
Hey. How can you say that to your husband, who works himself to the bone for you?
And do you have any idea how hard I work to make ends meet? Even with my part-time job, we're just barely making it each month.
Yeah, but...
I had to beg for that job from Mr. Moore next door. I will not allow this family to commit financial suicide. How much do you think it costs to raise 2 children? We still have 30 years on our home loan. And as if that weren't enough, we have to take care of that burden as well.
Can I? Just one more to go.
Nama Arya Amitabaya, Tatagyataya Arate, Sanyaku Sanbudaya, Tarayaya, On, Amirite, Amirito Bare, Amirita Sanbabe, Amirita Gyari, Amirita Shi, Amirita Tese, Amirita Gigirande, Amirita Gigirande Gamari, Amirita Gavane Kirite Kari, Amirita Dumbabe San, Sarubaruta Sarane. Saru, Kamakesa Sayamukare, Sabaha, On, Amida Bayokana, Maha, Muda, Manibarama, Bara, Barataya Un.
Whoa. Is it finished?
Yes.
Great! Now I can finally sell this house!
Thank you so much.
Ever since the previous family committed suicide 3 months ago, everyone who's tried to move in has complained about ghosts, hearing footsteps, voices crying. We could never complete a sale. Right, Mr. President?
Control yourself, please.
Sorry.
I'm sure you've seen the reports. It's tragic. After going beyond their means to buy this house, the family had to borrow to pay off their home loan. And when they'd sunk in too deep, they stabbed their 10-year-old daughter to death. Then the husband and wife hung themselves, right in this room. I feel a little strange saying this, since I'm the president of a real estate company, but when did it become so hard to own a house in Tokyo? Even after the economy bubble burst and the prices fell, Tokyo's real estate has been far beyond the reach of most consumers. It's not unusual for people to commute into Tokyo over 4 hours round trip, and with today's rent prices, a house here is no more than a dream for most people. But if you ask me, the ones who suffer the most in these little houses are the elderly. Oops. There I go, blabbering again.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, maybe I'm worried about it too, since I'm getting pretty old myself.
Come on, snap out of it. If I keep being gloomy, Hokuto will just scold me again. There's nothing I can do about the people that died in that house. Huh? Wow. That's amazing. Whoa.
It seems he's taken a liking to you.
How are you able to attract all these birds without even feeding them?
Oh, nothing special.
But with so many birds in one place, it's like a spell.
A spell? Is that what you think?
Oh,
All these little birds are my friends. We spend a lot of time here together. They know me quite well by now.
friends?
Sure, animals can tell how you're feeling, whether you're sad or happy, what you want, what you don't want. So, if you really want to be their friend, they'll pick up on that. The only ones who cannot understand another's heart are people.
I agree. That's why I love animals too. They do understand. They really do. I'm sorry. I don't even know you.
Oh, pish posh. We are not strangers.
What?
We've met properly just now.
Yes, I guess we have. A long time ago, when I was little, we had a dog. I had so much fun with that dog. We were always together, but then he got sick. I was so worried. I stayed by his side night and day, but there was nothing I could do. He was suffering, in so much pain, but he never once cried out. He fought it till the end, till finally he died. After that, all I wanted was to be able to do something for other animals. At first, I wanted to become a veterinarian, but then I found out they had to dissect animals in order to study them, so I decided to become a zookeeper instead. That way, I could always be with animals. Of course, now I do a completely different type of work. I really don't think I've suited to it, but I have no choice. I know it's impossible now, but I guess I never really gave up on my childhood dream.
But what exactly about animals you like?
Well, I'm no good at talking to people. I have a pretty hard time expressing how I feel, I guess. That's why I usually don't speak much. I hate it when nobody understands me. But with animals, I don't have to speak to communicate.
I feel the same way.
You do?
And now that you mention it, I used to be a zookeeper.
Really?
Yes, from age 18 till retirement, I was in charge of all the birds at Ueno Zoo. I'm not a good talker either. Always had a hard time speaking with people. But I loved talking to the birds. That's why I took the job.
So that's why you're such good friends with the birds.
That dog was at your side till the end, wasn't he?
Yes.
He was in pain. He suffered, but he never cried.
Yes.
That's because he accepted you as a true friend. Dogs don't like people to see them dying, even their owners. The animals know when they are about to die. But the reason he stayed with you was to spend as much time with you as he could. That dog thought of you as his friend. If you can truly become friends with a dog, I'd say your dream of becoming a zookeeper isn't far out of reach.
Friends.
You should never give up on your dreams. No matter what happens, never cast them aside. The reason an old man like me can keep on going is that I still have a dream.
You've been listening to me complain for so long! I didn't realize the time. Your family must be worried about you.
Nobody's worried.
Do you live by yourself then?
No, my wife died 30 years ago, so now I live with my daughter and her family.
I'm sorry. I'm being nosy, but wouldn't your family...
It seems I'm not considered family anymore.
What?
I am only a burden.
Dad, how many times have I told you to be back before dinner time? Honestly.
Yay!
Soko, Shinya, quiet down. It's dinner time.
What is it, Soko? Shinya? Come here.
Yay! Hey, Grandpa?
Hmm?
When are you going to die? 'Cause Mama told us, when you die, she'll give us separate rooms. So, when are you going to die, Grandpa?
Soko, Shinya, tell your mother that Grandpa doesn't want to eat dinner tonight. Will you tell her that for me? Grandpa isn't feeling well, so he's going to bed early.
Okay!
Kanai, one more to go. Just one more, and I can join you.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Subaru at all today. Is he working?
Nah, he went to go see Grandpa.
Oh, I didn't realize your grandfather was still alive.
No. Not our grandfather. Someone else.
Huh? Someone else?
Yeah, Subaru met him after work. A former zookeeper in Ueno Park. Very nice gentleman.
So why is Subaru meeting with him?
Oh, he's getting all sorts of advice. Remember? I told you before. Subaru's dream is to become a zookeeper.
I see. And of course, Subaru is loved by one and all, young and old, male and female.
And it's only natural for an animal lover like him to become interested in a vet like you.
What a coincidence!
May I ask you a question?
Sure. What is it?
Can you tell me what your dream is?
You really want to know?
If you don't mind telling me.
For a very long time, my wife and I couldn't have children. Then, finally, 36 years ago, we had a baby girl. We named her Sachiyo in hopes that she could have all the happiness in the world. But my wife always was fragile, and she fell ill. She died 6 years later. On her deathbed, she said to me I never was able to do anything for Sachiyo, so in my stead, would you please do 100 things to make her happy? So, to this day, for the sake of my wife, I have worked very hard to make Sachiyo happy. I have managed to do 99 so far. There's just one more left. If I can do just one more thing to make Sachiyo happy, I can die in peace and be proud to face my wife. I can tell her I fulfilled my vow. What do you think? Pretty silly dream, huh?
No. I think it's wonderful.
This is my only picture of us as a family. We just moved into the house we live in now last year. Since it's such a small house, not even big enough for a photo album, I had to throw away all my other pictures. Sachiyo always did love bananas as a child. In fact, she would pretend to be sick just to get me to buy them for her. I'd scold her for it, but I always get them anyway. Of course, that's just a memory now.
Don't you understand anything? We can't afford it right now.
Oh, come on. How much difference can one trip to the golf club make?
How can you say such things? Do you have any idea how hard I try to make ends meet in this house?
I need to impress my superiors if I want a promotion. How can you refuse me this one thing?
The loan payments just keep rising higher and higher every month. What about...
Sachiyo!
Mama! Mama!
Sachiyo! Sachiyo!
Bye-bye, Mama. Make sure and rest.
Goodness. It's been so many years since I even caught a cold. Maybe I've been working too hard at my job. Huh? Where are you going, Dad?
I'm just going out for a bit. I need to buy something.
Buy something? Buy something? I hope you're thinking about our finances. Who do you think is earning the money for your allowance? I swear all you do is waste the money of this house.
I'll be right back.
I wonder what happened. It doesn't seem like he's coming today.
Someone got hit by a truck.
Oh no. Please, let me through! Grandpa! 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 Please hold on! Grandpa! Grandpa!
Hey, did you see that? That guy came out of nowhere, right in front of my truck.
What are you doing? Call an ambulance! Hurry!
Okay.
Take these to Sachiyo. Sachiyo, whenever she got sick, I gave her bananas.
Grandpa, please, don't talk. You've got to save your strength.
If I can make Sachiyo happy, it will be the 100th time. And I can finally be with my wife.
Grandpa? Grandpa! Grandpa!
What is it now? Dad, did you forget your keys again? Really, you're just... Huh? Who are you?
Your father has just been killed on the street, near the park.
What?
He was trying to cheer you up. He went to buy you some bananas, since you loved them so much as a child. He was hurrying home to bring them to you.
Oh.
He hurried so much that he didn't look where he was going. And he was hit by a truck and killed. Your father told me that for his dead wife's sake, if he could do 100 things to make you happy, then he could finally join his wife with pride. These bananas are his 100th favor. He said you loved bananas as a child. So we wanted to hurry home to give these to you. He even made the storekeeper hurry. He ran as fast as his old legs could carry him.
Father! Father! Father!
Every day of her life, that woman lives in pain. She cannot bear the thought of how she treated her own father. Every day, old men suffer the resentment and discontent of others. But when he died, she was filled with regret. "Forgive me, Father," she said. But it's too late to start over now. There's no way that family can ever be happy again.
The elderly are a symbol of the future's uncertainty. The bodies of those who are young now will betray them in the end. Someday, the last day of one's life will come, and one day, the young will become old too. So many of us live in fear of that day.
But even so, the elderly deserve our respect. Grandmas and grandpas know things about the world that we youngsters can't even imagine. The elderly are like living history books. What kind of idiot would purposely ignore them?
Grandpa said he could go see his wife proudly because he had kept his promise to her, right? Surely now he must be content.
Yeah, cheer up, Subaru.
Mama, where are we going?
We're visiting Grandma and Grandpa.
But didn't Grandpa die?
Yes. Because of me. I'm such an idiot. I did a bad thing to Grandpa. He might never forgive me, but I want to at least try to tell him I'm sorry.
No. It's my fault too. Suko, Shinya, do you love your grandfather?
Uh-huh.
In that case, never forget him. And always remember how much you love him.
Okay.